Okay, so we're going to put our hands out in front of us like this. You're going to keep your core really tight and you're going to twist around and imagine stopping yourself from going all the way around with your core. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to squat down and then reach up. So we're going to squat and then reach up and feel it stretch through here. Squat down and reach up. You're going to do that 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're just going to squat down really slowly. So your feet are a bit wider than shoulder width apart, with toes slightly pointed out. Remember, core tight. No matter what you're doing, your core is going to be tight, your shoulder's going to be down, and your head's going to be in a neutral position, which means you're not coming forward like this. It's in line with your spine, and you're going to squeeze your glutes before you start. Out in front, squat down slowly, knees are directly over your feet and not coming in like this. Remember to push them out, squeeze through the glutes to come back up again. We're going to do that 10 times. 3, we're not even in the workout yet, this is just the warm-up, guys. 3 more. We should be starting to feel a bit warmer now. 1 more. Okay, so now we're going to get into the workout. What you'll need is just one set of dumbbells. Make sure you pick a weight that is suitable for you but challenging. So I'd prefer you pick a lighter weight so you're not going to risk injuring yourself, and then you can progress from there as you get fitter. So the first exercise is going to be a dumbbell squat. So your feet are going to start shoulder width apart or slightly wider, toes pointed out. Remember, tight tummy, engage that core throughout. Shoulders are down, head's in a neutral position. And you can rest the dumbbells just on the front here. If you've got one dumbbell, you can hold it out in front of you like this. All right, so we're going to do 30 seconds of this. Coming down, squeezing through the glutes, and come back up again. So I'm not going to do the full workout. I'm just going to demonstrate what you're going to do. So remember, 30 seconds. Keep that core engaged. Keep a nice upright position with your upper body, and head's neutral. So when 30 seconds is up, you're going to go into a glute bridge. So for this, you can either use no weights or you can use weights and rest it on your hip area. So it's really important in this exercise that you set yourself up properly. So you've got to squeeze your glutes, draw your belly button in so there's no gap between the mat and your back, and that'll engage your core, your deep core muscles which wrap around your spine, and suck your pelvic floor in. So to do that, it's like you're stopping number 1 and number 2. So draw it in, hands go by your sides, squeeze those glutes and lift up. You don't need to over exaggerate either and do this. And if you have a gap between the mat and your back, it's not going to look right and it's not the right sort of movement. So make sure you got your form good. So draw your stomach in, squeeze those glutes and up from there. So that's 30 seconds. Squeezing those glutes at the top. And then from there, we're going to stand back up again. And we're going to do glute dumbbell lunge. So we're going to pick up the dumbbells again. Start with your feet at about hip width. Tight tummy, head's in neutral position. And we're going to kick our foot back. Come down. Your knee's going to go directly over your foot. Squeeze that glute and come back up again to the starting position. And then do the other side. Try not to fall over. So remember, slow and controlled. And remember to breathe. So 30 seconds of this. And each of these exercises you're going to do one after the other with no rest until you get to the end of the round. And then from there we're going to drop to the mat. So you can put your dumbbells down. You're going in a high plank position. And you're going to squeeze those glutes, draw your tummy in, head's in a neutral position, not hanging forward like this. Bring it up. And then we're going to lift by squeezing our glute, dropping and then doing the other side, and then keep doing this for 30 seconds. Remember, the movement's all in the glute. You've got to keep that core engaged. And then from there, we're going to do mountain climbers. I'm already out of breath. Clearly it works. Okay, same position. Draw that belly button in, squeeze those glutes, heads in a neutral position, knee comes up and back again. And then you continue to do this for 30 seconds. And then after you've done that once, then you'll get a 60-second rest, so you can have a breather. Slow that heart rate down, grab a water, make sure you've got plenty of water as well. When 60 seconds is up, then you'll go and do 5 more rounds. If you are more of an advanced trainer, you can aim for 10 rounds, but start with 6. Even if you only do 3, that's fine, as long as you start somewhere and do it. All right, so I'm going to show you a warm down now. Great, I'm ready for this. So we're going to stretch, put your arm up, over, feel it stretch through here. This will hold for 10 seconds. I'm not going to do the full 10 seconds, I'm just going to show you and tell you what to do. And then come down again, get the other arm, pull it over and hold for 10 seconds. And then you're going to do that 3 times each side. And then we're going to grab our foot. If you have something to lean on, it helps, because my balance isn't that great. But you're going to stand up and stretch out your quads. So you're pushing down in your hand. So your foot's pushing down where you're holding with your hand. And you're going to hold that for roughly 10 seconds too. Then do the other side. So 10 seconds. Then we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. So you put your heel on the ground, hands go above your knee on the other leg, and then push down and feel that stretch through your hamstring and your calf as well. So you hold that for 10 seconds, do the other side. Remember, focus on that breath, it's so important. And then from there, we're going to sit down in a saddle position. So just as far as you can, I'm not that flexible anymore. I've got to work on this. So legs are out, you can feel it stretch all the way through, it's a good feeling. Then you're going to come over to one foot, lean forward, and you're not trying to curve your back over, just bring your chest to your quad. You're going to hold for 10 seconds, then you're going to stay low, come around the front and off to the other side. Hold this for 10 seconds. And then from there, we're going to lay on our back. Going to grab one knee, draw it to your chest, and then across slightly. And then from there, your foot goes on your other knee, grab through and pull, and you'll feel it through your glute stretching. Hold that for 10 seconds. Do the other side, so draw to your chest. Come through, draw it up to your chest so you can feel your glute stretch, and back down. And then the last stretch is come out nice and long, and I'm kicking everything down there. And we're going to grab your knee, bring it over, and you'll feel it stretch your back. And then the other side, hold for 10